Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
New for you at noon, authorities are investigating another drowning death reported on a Minnesota lake. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jordan Schreier. It happened yesterday afternoon on Louise Lake near Longville in Cass County, Minnesota. Authorities responded to reports of a possible drowning and then found a man in the water next to a fishing boat. The body is being sent for an autopsy. His name will be released once all family is notified. This is the second drowning death in that county within 1 week. Taking that live look outside, there you see it on the sky cam. Rain coming down. To see when we can expect it to stop, let's check in with Storm Team meteorologist Lisa Green.
Well, it has been going on for a while, even if we've gotten a break here and there. And I wanted to show you on our time lapse here just how the morning started off. When the Valley today started at 4:30, we had some good rain coming down. We got a nice little break, even some moments of what looked like sun on the horizon. And then we are dealing with more showers. They started up later morning and continue now into the afternoon. So this is just going to affect us throughout the day. Fargo kind of right in the middle of a bullseye of some heavier rain right now in the Southern Valley, a wider area of rain affecting a good 2/3 of the valley at this point. But there are places where we are getting a break, and it will be like this throughout the afternoon. We're going to see this system, you can see it swirling there, affect us throughout the rest of the afternoon and even into tonight until it departs. We're looking at strong winds too, gusting into the low 30s in Langdon and Devils Lake, a gust to 31 out of the northeast. And those northeasterly winds will continue all afternoon. So we're looking at some unpleasant conditions to be outdoors. Temperatures right now 40s to some low 50s, and we really won't warm up much from there. Maybe a few more degrees this afternoon. That's especially in those areas that can get a break from the rain for a while. Other than that, it's looking like a rainy one. Into the overnight hours tonight, that's when things start to wind down and the wind eases up too, but it's going to be rainy throughout the rest of the day. And we'll let you know how your Thursday is shaping up in the forecast in just a little bit.
If only we could say rain, rain, go away.
And then it would.
All
Not
right.
so lucky.
Thank you very much, Lisa. 3 people were taken to the hospital after a crash that happened while the passenger was running the steering wheel. It happened yesterday evening on Highway 2 near Devils Lake. 73-year-old Edith Johnson from Devils Lake was driving when she had a passenger take control of the steering wheel while she made a call on her cell phone. While the passenger was turning the steering wheel, the car hit the ditch, vaulted over a driveway, and landed on its side. Johnson, along with 2 other people in the car, were airlifted to the hospital for life-threatening injuries. High-speed chases are nothing new to police in Southern California, but this time they were after a stolen motorhome. Take a look. The driver ignored signal lights, barreled through intersections, and crashed into several cars yesterday. At one point, a dog fell out of the RV, but appeared to be okay. It all came to an end when the vehicle crashed into a car. You saw it right there. The female driver then took off running, but was quickly nabbed by officers. Imagine the convenience of dropping your kids off at daycare right at work. Laura Podesta visits Pepsi headquarters in New York and tells us why more companies are now offering childcare in the office.
That's good. What are you reading about? Dinosaurs?
Working mother Jessica McKenzie doesn't have to choose between spending hours behind her desk and making time for her 3-year-old Haley. That's because there's a daycare center just feet from her office at PepsiCo's headquarters in Purchase, New York.
How often do you see her during the workday?
So when she first started, I'll be quite honest, I came down here very frequently, probably 4 or 5 times a day. I would just peer through the glass.
Haley is one of 70 kids ranging in age from 6 months to 5 years old who do yoga, play with blocks, and paint masterpieces at Pep Start.
Good job, Max.
The program isn't free, but because Pepsi takes care of overhead costs, it's less expensive than a standalone daycare. Matt Del Judas checks in on his daughter Penelope Jane between meetings.
I think it's a big retention hook for a lot of folks. Most companies don't have something like this.
Does childcare in the office benefit the employee or the company or both?
I think it's a win-win.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says more companies are considering this benefit.
Okay, that makes sense.
To attract and hold on to employees in a tight labor market.
All of these are meant to bring more qualified people into an organization.
Bright Horizons, the company that runs Pep Start, has opened hundreds of similar programs for other businesses in states across the country.
Companies like Home Depot, companies like Mercedes, Starbucks.
My 3 groovy buttons.
For Jessica, this is bigger than just getting to see Haley as much as she wants.
Have a good one. I'll see you later.
She's setting an example of what it means to be a working mom. Laura Podesta, CBS News, Purchase, New York.
If it's a busy workday and a parent isn't able to visit with their child, Bright Horizons says parents can stay connected through an app where parents can view photos and videos of what their child has been up to. In our consumer alert this afternoon, just how dirty are the credit cards and the cash that you handle every day? A new study by finance website LendEDU finds that credit cards and debit cards are near the top of the list when it comes to germs, even more so than cash. After testing various surfaces with higher scores indicating more germs and lower scores indicating less bacteria, the results showed that the average payment card had a germ score of 285, but some payment cards recorded germ scores over 1,200. The Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks game against the Milwaukee Milkmen that was scheduled for today has now been moved to Thursday, May 23rd at 12:30 in the afternoon. Officials say the decision to announce the postponed game was made in order to give schools that are traveling to the stadium enough time to change plans as more rain is expected throughout the day. Coming up